Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of BoomJamGaming. Have a special episode for you today. Well, kind of special. Lots of crazy stuff's happening lately. A lot of crazy stuff. For those of you who don't know where I live, which is most of you in the future, looking back on these episodes. Well, protests are finally going to be coming to town. And I think I'm going to go. I'm a little worried. Police have been instigating violence at all of these things so far. And I'm not super thrilled at that. I'm going to be going. I'm going to keep people safe. I know what you're thinking. You're just a YouTuber. How can you keep people safe? But I know what I'm capable of. And I am there to show solidarity. I recognize that I am a very privileged person. My life hasn't been perfect. But I have certain advantages because of how I look and where I was born. And I think it is irresponsible not to recognize that. Aha, this thing. Ah. You see, there's a young man. Pretty sure it's Marcus. Something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939. Got the old photograph.
That guy must be Marcus's son. Or grandson.
You're so close. You're close, Rebecca. Okay, I'd like to come back into this place at some point. Probably Leeches, because there's a whole box of ammo, but I have to see if there's enemies outside, because I'm just that one shotgun shell. I don't want to waste it, but it's currently in my way. Not that I can recall exactly where this tank thing goes. Now I can go back for that ammo. I do need it. Every drop of ammo I can get. Give me 1 second. Just need to check something. Anyway, What was I saying? Ah, yes. I don't 100% know. Oh, there was another room. Well, best get that ammo then. I'm sure that room is filled with terrible things. Okay. One sec. Done a lot of messages. So, oh, hello. Taking a long way around, aren't you, pal? Probably dead. Okay. Use the handgun for a bit. Got enough ammo saved up, God knows. Hell yeah. Now we can open that door up on Billy's side of things. Maybe it'll even help him find a way down. It occurs to me that I'm not sure how Billy's getting down. Guess he's kind of up there, you know? Okay. Okay, good. So he can receive both items. But yeah, so like I was saying, things are just things are kind of crazy right now. And I feel, at least, like I have to do my part. I have to use the privileges that I know I have to do some good in the world. And I'm being met with some disagreement from my brother. He doesn't want anything to happen to me. And I appreciate that sentiment. But it's something I feel like I've got to do. And where I live, and again, if you're listening and you already know where I live, don't out me on the internet. Our police force is mostly docile. They mostly don't suck too bad. There have been incidents, though. And so protest is warranted. But I have seen, and I'm of the opinion that basically all cops are bad. It's a controversial opinion to some people I know even. And I understand that line of thinking. I used to think, oh no, not all cops are bad. But the way I see it now, if a cop does something bad, they're bad. Right? That's obvious. We can all agree on that. My thing is that if a cop stands by and sees it happen and doesn't do anything to stop it, then that's not a good cop either. So, any cop who does a bad thing is bad, but any cop that stands by and lets it happen, any cop that doesn't call it out, they're also bad. It seemed unnecessarily brutal. So I have to do my part. That's how I feel about it anyway. Thank you. So, you know, it's as simple as that, really. Which is also why I'm doing this this episode a little earlier than average. I want to make sure I'm not late. Because again, I think it's important. I think it's very important. And I've got friends who know cops. I have friends who were related to cops. Shit. I have a friend who used to be a cop. Of course, he left. And he's a pretty good guy. And from what I know of him, I think that, you know, he was just trying to do right by his community and wanted to be a good cop, but he left when he figured out that things were bad. And that there were things broken about the whole situation that he couldn't fix. And I very much applaud that. Cable car. Okay. Maybe we use this here? I thought that other thing was what I was going to use here. Lovely. So that guy's going to attack me, and then that guy's going to attack me. Of that, I'm positive. Try not to waste bullets. That hopefully saved me a couple bullets at least. And for those of you who might be worried about my safety, me saying I'm going to a protest, again, where I live, not as likely to turn into a riot, but I plan on going in a capacity that I am able to defend myself and others around me. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. And I want to be safe, smart. But I have the ability to help people. So I have to. Anyway, this is all, of course, if my brother doesn't talk me out of going. He loves me, and I love him. And he's all I've got. And really all he's got, too. So I can't... make any decision that I make lightly. Because I think the unlocked door that she's next to is the door that the key goes to. I think. I could be wrong. And, like, I should have checked. The door that Billy was next to. But there's no time for that. There's only time for action. Yeah, I'm adequately equipped. Damn near anything that comes. Wait. No, that door is a door that's missing a dial. So no, it's not time for... That means that the unlocked door, that means that the locked door down where Billy is, that is where the key goes. Now I know that you can all hear the sound of me eating. That is chicken strips and waffle fries. My brother wanted fries, so when I went shopping last time. He also wanted potatoes in general, but like I couldn't find the potatoes. I've been at a store a bunch, and I know where the potatoes are, I just didn't see any. But they'd also moved some stuff around. So, like, excuse me. So I didn't get any potatoes. This is what I'm driving at. I did, however, get fries, which was the other thing on the list. And I got waffle fries because they are A, delicious, and B, they were actually the cheapest. Yeah, use the breeding room key. Don't seem to need it again anymore or throw it away. Yeah. I'm noticing there are a lot more keys in this game. Hilarious. didn't realize I still had the knife. Nice. Really is a strong guy. Billy's a really strong guy. Like, redonkulously strong. He kicked one that looked like it was dying. I was like, oh shit. Kind of like how Leon can do. Give me a second to stop chewing. I'll read this aloud for everybody, because I like to read. The BOW report. Okay. BOW report. Research to date has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to a living organism, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Perhaps because these ancient animals have been generally genetically stable for millennia. When administered with the progenitor virus, they exhibited only explosive, high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. Extremely difficult to envision using them as BOW. Amphibia. Origin of the hunters. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in the test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. Mammalia. The progenitor virus was merged with monkey cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility. Resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side effect, visual power was lost, but this is offset by an improvement in hearing. However, they were unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem that no progress can be made without making humans the base organism. Ugh. Well, don't that just beat all? The dial! Finally. On a lighter note, I finally finished She-Ra last night. It is so good. It's just great. Like, seriously. Any of you who haven't seen it should watch Netflix's She-Ra. Because it is just that good. It's how do I begin to describe this show and how much I love it? It's so it's so well written. You get a feel for each character's real individual wants and needs and their drives. Everyone matters to some degree. Even the side characters matter. Most importantly, they they all have complex and sometimes conflicting desires, and those desires, you know, they really, I don't know, just inform everyone's decisions so well. It's all well written. It's all well written is what I'm getting at. All of the characters are enjoyable. The villains are super enjoyable. And I gotta say, they don't overshadow the heroes. That's the thing. Is they don't oh shit. Four. 8. 6. 3. Yes! First try. See, I remembered the numbers from yesterday. Anyway, so in some shows the villains can outshine the heroes in terms of how interesting they are. And in this show they're both equally interesting because they're all well written. The villains are complex people. The heroes are complex people. Their complexities are just at odds with one another, which is where the conflict comes from.
Billy, I found an aerial cable car. We can get out of this place.
Good. Wait there. I'm coming.
Roger. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Out.
Cool. How the hell am I going to get out? I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. Anyway. Just say good writing all around. I was very satisfied with like everything. Basically. And I just can't recommend it enough. I guess that's the long and short of what I'm saying. That implies I'll be back here soon. Let me give me a sec to figure this out. Still looking it up. Still trying to figure it out. Because I don't know how to... There we go. Boring. Okay, I already know what to do. That lever that I didn't want to pull is apparently the lever to a ladder. And that ladder is how Billy can get up. Wait, Billy was up there the whole time? Holy shit. That's really funny. Okay, that's good though, because I need to go back and get the grenade launcher. And stuff. And the magnum ammo. Do I combine the two? Nope. Excuse me. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay, well I figured out part of it. I just don't know all of it yet. How do I... Okay, so I can't pull the lever a second time. Alright. back to the guide I was looking at real quick. I am very confused. Okay. I have... Okay, I have a small
I'll meet you
idea
over there.
of what is supposed to happen now.
Follow me.
Okay.
The up the up there spot has a hole in it. So what I have to do is find the hole in the ceiling. All right. Now I just have to go get the hook shot. Snake eater. At least it's all finally coming together. I can use the hook shot, then I can go back for the grenade launcher, and everything will be hunky-dory. Oh, and the magnum ammo. And the gas. Like, that'll be important.
You stay here.
Yeah.
No point in having him leave just to bring him all the way back, you know? I'm waiting for it to tell me I don't need this friggin' thing anymore. Shotgun shells.
This way.
Yeah.
There we go. And there we go. Doing good. Okay, shotgun ammo. Good. Alright, let's figure out how the hell to get back. Okay, so that's the gas. Which we do need. But not as much as we need the magnum ammo and the wait, there's something I should leave behind. Because I don't 100% remember everything that I've left behind so far. But I have a feeling. A strong feeling. I don't have enough room for it. Now how do I get out of here? Oh, my housemate's home. At least I think so. No, I know so. I heard his ringtone. It is Gur laughing. It goes off in the middle of the night sometimes. It's kind of creepy. It'll be like 3 a.m. I'm like trying to get to sleep, and then suddenly I just like hear this deranged cackling from the other room, and I'm like, God damn it. Should be used to it by now. Somehow not. Kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. I was right. I knew there was more gas over here. I think he's dead. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? So we only have one grenade launcher. It's important that we bring it. Do a lot of drawing today. It's my favorite thing. Blowing heads off zombies. Makes me feel good. Being reminded by someone that I care very deeply about, that I have that I do have family to consider regarding whether or not I should go to the protests. Yes, I do have family to consider. Why was it so difficult? the person talking to me has a way of... They understand me better than most people. They have a way of, I don't want to say getting in my head, no, that's accurate. They have a way of helping me see things that I might not have considered otherwise.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
And, I can't deny that they have a point. And they care, or they wouldn't be saying anything. They do understand me, and they understand what makes me tick. They've known me for a very long time. They're pointing out that I have a house to take care of, I have a family, just my brother mostly, but I have people who are technically depending on me in some capacity. It's hard being caught in a place where you desperately want to help and can't help in the way you think would be most beneficial. Oh my god, Rebecca, just pick up the gasoline. Thank you.
Follow me.
Okay.
That's no good. Whew. Good thing I had the Molotovs on her, right? But what happened to Billy? Guess as close to a mandatory boss fight as Rebecca gets. Certainly as close as she's gotten so far. I'm sure there's a Magnum somewhere. How do I rescue Billy from the monkeys? That's the hook shot. The thing I probably don't need. I'm not sure what else gas could be used for. I definitely haven't found as many empty bottles as I've found gasoline thus far. I feel like there has to be a reason for that. Anyway. In my head. Okay. So yeah, I've just been figuring stuff out about drawing, and I've been pretty happy to figure that stuff out. Really is a matter of practice more than anything else. That's the Magnum! Like, it has to be. Like, that looks like a Desert Eagle to me. I'm going to bring the hook shot just in case. Wait, no, I'm not. I don't have space for the hook shot. Anyway, I'm gonna get the cable car going, and then I'm gonna call that an episode, because we've been 1 hour without an incident. And I'm getting mighty suspicious, I'll tell you what. I'm sure that Rebecca feels guilt for leaving Billy behind. But to be fair, he looks dead and wasn't able to call in on his walkie-talkie. Laboratory complete. Good places I need to stop. Okay, well, that was this episode. I'll catch you guys later, I guess. Hopefully. Alright. Bye-bye.